competition. We're going back for the exciting conclusion of the sprint cycling, where Mark Gorski has taken the first race of a best-of-3 series. We'll be going back there shortly, but right now we're going to get a preview of the equestrian show jumping from Chris Schenkel. Chris?
You're looking at the 15 colorful fences that are set for the show jumping test of the 3-day event. All this at beautiful Santa Anita Racetrack in Arcadia, California. The crowd arriving now. It's been sold out for weeks. Great tribute to the excitement and the colorfulness of this event, the beautiful sport, the equestrian sport. Hello again, I'm Chris Schenkel, and with me, Bill Steinkraus, gold medalist at Mexico City Grand Prix jumping. Ted Coffin, 2 gold medals, individual and team, in Montreal 3-day event. So, Bill, the competition, as it has been from dressage through cross country, here now on the final day, is keen.
Chris, it's what you guys call a cliffhanger, I believe. It's so close in the team medals that the United States leads the world champion British team by only 8.2 penalty points, and there are 4 nations, France, Germany, New Zealand, and Australia, all battling it out for the bronze. Individually, Karen Stives, the United States, leads Mark Todd of New Zealand by only 2.4 penalty points. That's less than 1 fence knocked down. And then there are 2 more riders, Virginia Holgate of Great Britain and Torrance Fleischman of the United States, still within 10 points of the lead. That's only 2 knockdowns. So it's really as close as it could be.
And with that, the pressure's on the horse and rider. And 8 years ago, Ted, you won those 2 gold medals in Montreal, and you know how a rider feels at this point.
Well, Chris, a rider is really under a test of nerves here. That's really what it's about. It's difficult for the rider because for the first time, they're going in reverse order of standing, which means Karen Stives, who's leading the competition, goes last. It's a plus because she gets to see everybody go in front of her, but it really puts the pressure on her, too. The other part that's difficult about show jumping is that you're dealing with a horse that, in the physical sense, is not playing with a full deck. It's like running a marathon and getting out the next day and playing tennis. Sure, you can do it, but you're not going to be up to your normal game. And these horses are a little stiff, they're a little tired. Sure, they can jump, but they might not be as careful as they would under normal circumstances.
All right, Tad and Bill, and all of our viewers, let's get better acquainted with the course here at Santa Anita, the challenges they'll face. Tad, tell us about the course.
Well, Chris, this is the first fence. It's the fruit stand. It's pretty easy. The second fence is hard. It's right by the end gate. It's got a funny shadow to it. We might see that one come down later in the day. The third fence is a fairly straightforward fence. It's got a lot of brush there, makes it an easy jump. Long distance between number 3 and number 4, which is a spread fence. It's a real wide spread, and it's something that's going to take a lot of effort. These fences here, the 2, 5A and B, are closely related, 2 strides. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, except it's close to the crowd. Fence 6, a mission wall, is a nice fence. Not too easy to knock down. This is a tough one. This is fence 7. It's right off a curve. And the horses are going to be looking at the crowd a lot. They have to come right off the curve. Makes it a little difficult. Fence 8, again, a very nice, straightforward fence. Hay rack shouldn't be too much of a problem. This is a very wide spread fence, as you can see, 6'6" wide. Riders have to be very accurate here. Another wide fence and another spread fence. Could be some trouble. This last triple combination, I don't think will pose too much of a problem. The rails are a little airy, but otherwise it should ride all right. 1 stride and then 2 strides. And then the last one.
We'll be back at Santa Anita shortly.